Bit of a random one today, but for getting a visa in London, I need to do a biometrics, which is like giving my fingerprint and taking some photos. The UK doesn't allow you to do it from inside the UK. So I'm currently in London and I have to go outside, do it, and then come back. So
I decided to go to Paris for a day. Woo!
I've just taken a poop and the fire alarm's gone off and I haven't packed my bags.
We ended up stopping at the port of Dover to catch the ferry over to Calais in France. After a quick snack, I explored the games on the ship. Then I was ready to take a nap. Problem was, there weren't any spaces, so I slept on a ledge instead. By the time I'd arrived in Paris, it was already 7:30 in the morning. And after a quick train to the embassy, I submitted my papers and was free for the rest of the day. I had 5 main objectives for the day. Eating many croissants, visiting the Louvre Museum, Eiffel Tower and Arc de Triomphe, and eating French McDonald's. Without this, I would not have completed Paris. So I got right to work, finding the closest and best rated croissant maker in the area. Croissant 1, demolished. Croissant 2, also demolished. Completing challenge 1. Seriously though, these croissants were some of the best I've ever had. Next, I walked through the bustling streets of Paris to the Louvre Museum. The line was super long, so I ended up just taking some photos outside. Haha, I'm so quirky and random, but we're counting that as a completion. Then I began walking to the Eiffel Tower. And look, I can almost see it. The French canals were really pretty. This is pretty cool. This is like stalls which you open. So you open the padlock here, you get a pop-up stall. So a big cock. A big clock, that's what I meant. We're getting closer. They packed their lunch today, got their cling wrap on, everything. Mum's done a good job there. On the way, I ended up getting a bit hungry, so I bought a pizza from the local grocer. I thought it was chicken, but it turned out to be fish. Nevertheless, we made it, ticking off yet another task on the challenge list. This is either the second or third time I've been in the Eiffel Tower, and every time it has this bloody construction stuff going on, you know? Whilst walking around the tower, I ended up becoming friends with a British local called Leo. Coincidentally, Leo was only in Paris for a few days as well, and he too had the similar ambitions of visiting the Arc de Triomphe, so that's what we did. Here's a cute picture of us together. Wow, very epic. After this walk, I was hungry again, so I convinced Leo to go to McDonald's. Here, I ordered a Royale with cheese, completing the final challenge. I also got to learn a bit more about Leo himself, an interesting and pessimistic man who is a professional lamp maker, taking the year off to travel the world. Safe travels, my friend. After our goodbye, having completed all of my challenges, I made my way back to the bus station, in preparation for my journey back to London. Beautiful park. Hello, duckies. Hello. By the time my bus arrived, it was almost 9:30, and after a long day, I had technically failed the 24-hour challenge. By the time I arrived in London, it was 5:30 in the morning, and I was greeted to beautiful clear skies. Waiting for my connecting bus at Victoria Station made me realise just how lucky I am to have the freedom to travel from country to country and the resources and health to do so. So although my journey ended up taking me 32 hours, I'm going to count it as a big success. Thanks for watching, friends. See you in the next one.